So yes, the rumors are true. We're getting Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. It's going to include a brand new island to explore. We're going to be getting a whole new story for Jin and also new enemies and a bunch of other cool stuff. We're going to go over the PlayStation official blog post about exactly what is included in this edition, but a lot of really cool stuff going on with Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm so thrilled to see that Sony really believes in this. Also, we're going to be talking about the release date, so let's dive into this right now. Hey everyone, what's happening? Open World Games here. Hope you're doing good, and we are talking about Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut releasing here in 2021. So let's dive into the PlayStation blog post right now. It goes on to say this: what a year it's been as we approach the 1-year anniversary of Ghost of Tsushima. We are so grateful for the outpouring of love you've sent us since launch. It means so much to see how Jin's story has resonated with all of you, and we feel incredibly lucky to have such dedicated and supportive fans. We've thought a lot about how to expand Jin's story, and we've also spent the last year poring over all of your feedback about how we can improve the experience playing Ghost of Tsushima. We've been hard at work on a brand new edition of the game, which not only includes a new chapter in Jin's journey, but also some new updates that are a direct response to some of the community's most requested feedback. Interesting. Now, it goes on to say this: we're happy to announce on August 20th, we'll be re-releasing Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut on both PS5 and PS4 consoles. This new edition comes packed not only with the original game and every piece of additional content we've released to date, but a brand new adventure for Jin alongside a bunch of new features that we're excited to reveal. Let's get into the new features, shall we? So the blog post goes on to say this: we're going to talk about the new island. I believe it's called Iki Island. It says, if you're a history buff, you may know that in addition to Tsushima, the neighboring island of Iki was also invaded during this time period. Today, we're excited to reveal that a whole new chapter in Jin's journey is coming and will take place on Iki. In this new story, Jin travels to the island to investigate rumors of a Mongol presence, but soon he finds himself caught up in events with deeply personal stakes that will force him to relive some traumatic moments from his past. It almost sounds like we're going to be getting some more flashbacks in this one, and that's one thing that this game did so well, was telling a story through flashbacks, interconnecting the story from the past to the present and all the way into the future with the characters. Let me tell you what, I love this franchise, this game, and I cannot wait to see what they do in the future. Now, let's keep going with the PlayStation blog. It says this: we'll have more to share about the story of Iki soon, but today we can confirm that beyond a whole new story and new characters, this new island also features tons of new content, including brand new environments to explore, new armor for Jin as well as his horse, new minigames, new techniques, new enemy types, and much more. There are even new animals to pet. One of my favorite animals in the base game, of course, was the foxes that roam around and they took you to, you know, treasure and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's cool that we're going to be getting new armor and things like that, but also new mini games on top of everything. Wow. Now it says on both platforms, Director's Cut will also offer new trophies to unlock for the new Iki content, and it just looks beautiful. Now it says PS5 exclusive features. Let's talk about next gen stuff. It says while Director's Cut players on both PS4 and PS5 will be able to explore the Iki Island content, PlayStation 5 players will have access to a few additional new features. We've heard your feedback about the lack of Japanese lip sync in the original version of Ghost of Tsushima, and it's something we worked hard to address in this new release. Thanks to PS5's ability to render cinematics in real time, cutscenes in Ghost of Tsushima and on Iki Island on PlayStation 5 will now offer lip sync for Japanese voiceover. We're also happy to confirm that Ghost of Tsushima Legends, and the new Iki Island expansion will all take advantage of haptic feedback and adaptive triggers in the Director's Cut. There will also be enhancements to 3D audio on PS5, as well as drastically improved load times, 4K resolution options, and frame rates targeting 60 frames per second. Nice. Now also, let's talk about transferring your progress. I have a little bit of a note here about that. It says if you already own, Ghost of Tsushima on PS4, you'll be able to transfer your save to PS5 to pick up where you left off. For new players, the new Iki Island content will be available beginning in Act 2 of Ghost of Tsushima after you've made your way to the Toyotama region. Furthermore, they talk about other updates in this director's cut. They say this: alongside the director's cut, anyone who already owns Ghost of Tsushima will be able to download a patch containing some new updates. Once again, many of these updates are directly thanks to the constant stream of feedback you've been providing us since launch, which we're extremely appreciative of. Now, this development team, they're so professional. They're showing thanks to you, the community. I love it. Furthermore, they say all players will receive a patch with some new photo mode updates, new accessibility options for controller remapping, as well as the option to enable a target lock-on during combat. Oh, nice. And for the person who tweets us at the, it says, and for the person who tweets at us all the time asking for an option to hide your quiver during gameplay, yes, we'll be adding that too. Nice. Now it says, finally, for Ghost of Tsushima Legends fans, and this is the co-op mode, we'll also be releasing some new updates, including an all-new mode that we're excited to detail in the weeks to come. All of Ghost of Tsushima Legends updates will be available at no additional charge to owners of any version of Ghost of Tsushima on either platform. Now, they do have a segment here about pre-orders and upgrades, so let's talk about it. Now, it says Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut will launch on August 20th for $70 on PS5 and $60 on PS4. So here we go. So you guys heard the rumors that games were going to start costing $70 on next gen eventually. This is interesting. Let me know what you make of this. Of course, this edition is including all of the extra content. You have to remember that as well. All of the extra stuff that they have put in the game. And honestly, Ghost of Tsushima for me is definitely worth the price point. That's just my opinion. It's one of those rare games that, in my opinion, is like a 10 out of 10. Now, it says you'll be able to pre-order digitally at PlayStation Store or physical versions from various retailers. If you pre-order at participating retailers, you'll receive a digital mini soundtrack with tracks from the original Ghost of Tsushima, as well as 2 new songs from Iki Island and a digital art book, featuring a selection of art from Ghost of Tsushima, as well as 10 new pieces of Iki Island concepts. So a lot of cool stuff there. Pre-order at PS Store at any time before launch, and you'll get access to download the PS4 version of Ghost of Tsushima immediately, so you can start experiencing the main game early and transfer your progress to pick up where you left off when the Director's Cut launches in August. So I'm good to go. I've completed the game. Yeah, like twice over. Now, they also mentioned some other things in here. Let's see if it's worth taking a look at. It says, if you already own Ghost of Tsushima on PS4, you can pre-order an upgrade to Director's Cut on PS4 for $20 USD. Oh, this upgrade will become available starting on August 20th. Okay, now, starting on August 20th, it says, if you bought Director's Cut PS4, you'll be able to upgrade to Director's Cut PS5 at any time for $10 USD. You can also upgrade directly from original Ghost of Tsushima PS4 to Director's Cut on PS5 for $30 USD. So there's upgrade options as well. Honestly, I think they should have mentioned the upgrade things earlier in this post. That would have been nice. But they say this additional details about upgrades will be available at PlayStation Store closer to launch. So keep that in mind. You can actually upgrade the game. Sweet. And yeah, wraps up by thanking everyone. So yes, I am so hyped to explore Iki Island. Let me know what you guys make of the Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. Again, I kind of wish I had noticed the upgrade cost at the beginning of all of this and mentioned that straight off for you all. But anyway, that's really cool that they have those upgrade options available to everyone. So several different price points with this game, which is just the way how to do it in my opinion. And I'm excited, so hyped to see what Iki Island has for us. But you know, going back to the trailer here, we're going to be seeing a lot of flashbacks in this brand new story arc and learning even more about Jin. You know, I'm not going to spoil, actually I'm not going to dive into any spoilers related to Ghost of Tsushima because some of you probably haven't even played and this is going to be your first chance to play, but there's some cool stuff that goes on in this game for sure. But we're going to be seeing adaptive triggers as well, and this island has me most curious for sure. If we go to the actual shots of the island, let's do that. Here are some of the new enemies. Here's the new horse armor, as you can see here, and some of the armor that actually matches your horse armor as well. So that's really cool to see that they're doing something where you can actually match with your horse. Could you get like set bonuses where if you match with your horse, you get like new abilities? That would be interesting. But anyway, there it is. The latest happenings around Ghost of Tsushima. Stay tuned for more news about this one. I got you guys covered. August 20th. It's gonna definitely be marked down on my calendar for sure, and cannot wait to explore this. But thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take care.